Hi. I'm not going to give my name, but here's my Bigfoot story. It was around the summer of '82, and our location is in Michigan. I will say it's Michigan, and I will say it's Millington, Michigan. And I will say it happened down, the first event was with me, my late friend Chuck Presley. We were down on a Swaffer road on a parchment of property on the left side of the road. I believe it's going, I don't know, I think I'm so turned around, I don't know, it's probably south, not Murphy Lake Road, but Swaffer Road. So we're down there, me and my friend Chuck, we were drinkers, partiers. We was out there just in my '68 Chevy Biscayne, and just we must have passed out or something. I don't know, but it's like, we would sit there with the doors open, just listen to music real loud, and just jam out and drink. We must have passed out. But the next thing I know, I'm in the driver's seat, and Chuck, he's like on my lap, kicking at the door. The whole car's bouncing up and down, rocking and rolling, and just going nuts. I mean, it was the craziest thing. And it's like, the thing, Chuck was on, like, my lap, behind the steering wheel, you know what I mean? And he's kicking at the door, get off me, get off me, and all this. And the car, like I said, was rocking and rolling. And my car was green, and that green interior. Now, I don't know if this goes to the way I look at this beast that I saw or not. I don't know. But it might have had a part in it, I guess, because, the car being all green like that, But, so, whatever it was, it got, like, stuck under because we had the doors wide open, with the speakers and all that, just jamming out, and it's like, the thing, whatever it was, got stuck under the door in the passenger side, and that was what was rocking the car, and it was grunting and making all kinds of groaning noises, it smelled like piss, it was horrible. They call them skunk apes, but I wouldn't say it smelled like a skunk. It smelled more like mossy piss. Like it came right out of the swamp or something, like Swamp Thing or some shit. I don't know. So this thing's rocking the car backward, and this happened like just before sunset, or still was some light, so you could see what's kind of going on. It was kind of dark, but and it was in a field, so there was like high grass. It was the middle of summer, middle of summer, late summer, I think, somewhere around there. And this was 30-some years ago. So, we're traveling on, or not traveling on, but, the car's rocking, and this thing's under the door, and like it's finally got loose from the entanglement that happened with the door. I mean, it was lifting that side of the car off the ground pretty much almost. Not really off the ground, but it was taking a full extent of the shock absorbers and the springs and all that, close to it. So, I was able to look and see it, and it had a flat back to it, like it it looked like a Wolverine, kind of with the hair, with the bristly hair and low to the ground and running. But it was much, much, much bigger than any Wolverine could have been. It was like that. Then it ran off like on all fours. It just ran off. Man, it was just, you could, like I said, the tall grass, the field we in, often, there's patches where it ran off and there's tall grass, and it parted that grass. And you could see it just thumping down. Like, I seen the muscles in his back just moving, like, on all fours, running, racing. And this thing had to have, I don't know, this thing had to have been well over, 400 or 500 pounds. Very muscular. I don't know what the hell it was. And finally, when it was running off, it finally stood up and ran too, though. And that was a spooky part of it, because then that's when I realized the height of the thing, So we're freaking the hell out, We're just sitting there, and, Chuck's on my lap, and not really on my lap, but, it's calmed down. I was like, okay, Brian, get in, shut the door, let's go. We're getting the hell out of there. He lived on Swaffer Road at the corner there of Sheridan and Swaffer. God rest his soul. He passed years ago on me, but he's probably the only one that could collaborate this story. But then I ride back to his house down at, daybreak, it was finally sunlight was just peaking, at the crest there, and getting light out, and we're racing back down Swaffer Road the opposite way of that Bigfoot or whatever the hell it was. In my 68 Chevy Biscayne, 2-door, and just driving along, just racing down Swaffer back to his house, talk to his dad and his mom, tell him what the hell would just happen to us, and minus the booze and all that, But they kind of knew what was going on anyway. That just was a thing back then, I guess, but underage drinking or some shit. But on the way there, back from that encounter to the, 3 or 4 or 5 minute drive back to his parents' place, Chuck was telling me that thing was going through his pockets. It actually was like just feeling him up and just going. He woke up because I wore like a leather, and he wore like a Levi's denim jacket, and yeah, we were like rock soldiers back then, I guess, But man, he said that thing was just like going through his pockets, and it freaked him right the hell out, And it's like that's when he got scared, and he said he leaped back off, and that's when all the chaos happened with the thing backing out on the door and all that. But this is like part one of another. I got this. I actually had 2 other encounters with Bigfoots in Millington too. Those one goes a little more in depth, and one is a little different too, the middle one I'm going to tell is not much, but I had that same smell. Like I said, they call them skunkies, but to me it smelled pissy, smelled like piss, piss and swamp, like you bass fishing and you pull up all the weeds or something with the bass. That's what it smelled like, or a pike, you fish for a pike, you get that grassy smell, or that's what it was like. But like I said, this happened in the summer of '82, and it's like it's freaky out there in Millington, I'm telling you. Anyway, wait for part 2. peace, stay blessed, and God bless America.